Well, gosh, I have to say that it's wonderful to see you here. Thank you so much for coming early. And see, I can move it. I can look at it. There we go. And it's great to see you all here, and I'm thrilled that so many people are interested in sharing their life experiences with the world. So I have to say that of all the courses I teach in classes, which I think it's about 14 now that I've devised, this has got to be my favorite, honest to goodness. I love working with people in life story and memoir. And of the over 100 book manuscripts that I have worked with their authors on, probably a good 60 or 70 have been to do with what I like to call life story. And there is nothing more wonderful and more courageous and more important, I believe, in this world than sharing the stories of your life. Have you ever had people say, or you may have said it yourself, oh, well, big deal, what did I do? What did I do? I just, I didn't climb Mount Everest, or I didn't discover the cure to cancer, or I didn't become an astronaut. Anybody felt like that or heard that from other people? Yeah, exactly. Big deal. I just have a regular old life. So I'm going to put a couple of things out there for you to maybe think about for a moment, and hopefully a little bit later as well. One of them is, I'm going to ask you what one of the most precious, if not priceless objects. And anybody been to London? Anybody been to the Victoria and Albert Museum? Yes, of course. One of the most almost priceless objects there is a piece of, what do you want to read? Writing. Yeah. And it's one of the most precious objects on this earth that is human-made. And it's a piece of clay tablet about this big. Did you see it, Liz? Do you understand it? Yeah? Probably. Yeah. And it comes from the Babylonian times. It's almost 7,000 years old. And they say that it's one of the oldest pieces of human written communications that they've ever discovered, which makes it, in the archaeological world, priceless. So I'm going to put it out there to you. What do you think is written on that? And it's in the cuneiform, the wedge writing of the ancient Sumerians. Almost 7,000 years old. Anybody want to put it out there? What is on that tablet?
Most of them are.
You know.
I don't know that.
Most of them are commercial records.
Oh. Yeah, you're really close. Most of you are really close. Oh, this is a bright bunch. Ken, brilliant bunch. Oh, totally. You really got a bunch of smart ones tonight. It is actually a grocery list. Isn't that amazing? A grocery list that the lady of the house had written out for her servant, shall we say, read slave, to take to the marketplace to bring in victuals for the week and for a special party dinner that they were having. So that doesn't sound a whole lot different than what we do pretty much every day, writing lists on pieces of paper when we go out to buy groceries for a dinner party. So that was 7,000 years ago. So we're kind of pretty much doing the same things with our lives, the day-to-day parts of our lives. So they say that history belongs to the victors. Right? So we have, just a world full of huge monuments and pillars and plinths and all kinds of walls and monoliths that talk about the great victories of great warriors throughout history. Well, I think we all know, that people have been spinning reality for quite a while when it comes to what really happens, yeah? So, but what do we really want to know? What do we really, really want to know when we're reading about what happened? What happened in the past? What do we really want to know? Truth.
How people live.
How people lived, exactly. So this is something for us to always think about, that no matter how fantastic the life story is, and we'll talk about the difference between biography, autobiography, memoir, all that stuff in a second, what we all really want at the core of it, what we're all looking for. How many people here have read memoirs of other people? Lots, me too, lots and lots. Were they all super famous, fantastically rich, brilliant, exceptional people? No. So